Hello, Aries. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma of My Psychic One. So let's do your reading for the week of November 25th through December 1st. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you in the States. Let's start by doing your general spread with my Dragon Tarot and see what's up with y'all. Mercury retrograde is on its way out the door. We do have another week or so of that. From what I understand, we're done with it on the 20th, but we're still eking out a little bit of energy here. So tread softly, don't get cocky. All right, kids, here we go. This is for you, Aries. All right, first thing that comes up is Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. Ooh, okay. Five of Wands, and Nine of Cups. So first thing that pops out to me is celebration. We do have the Nine of Cups, which is telling me that you might likely have some fun, not unlikely with the holidays coming up. So it looks like you're looking forward to something this coming week. Ace of Wands. So this has to do with self-esteem. It also has to do with you being asked to do new and more fun things that you're good at. The Queen of Swords. So again, let's just hear. So the Ace of Wands. What I mean by self-esteem, because sometimes we have everything we need and sometimes we're not ready to just go for it. And this is telling me with the Ace of Wands, it's new beginnings. Also, it's a fulfillment, like you being able to do something with what you're best at, or having a skill set that's particular to your characteristics. You're being able to explore that and spread out and do some more of what you love. Queen of Swords, this tells me there's something that you're walking away from. Literally in this photo, on the card, it's telling us that this individual is walking away from something that doesn't serve her. She's literally walking away from a dead tree. We don't water a dead tree. We just kind of leave it be because there's nothing to do with it. Page of Wands, that's telling us there might be something up and coming for you regarding education if you're taking an online class, going back to school or teaching. That's the Page of Wands. So interestingly enough, we have the Four of Swords paired up here with the Five of Wands. This is tension and this is being backed into a corner. Now this may just be people giving you pressure to where you're feeling as if you have to protect yourself or that you're feeling a little vulnerable. However, don't look too hardly at yourself. A lot of times what people put out has nothing to do with you, like whatsoever. We do have the Temperance card. That references balance. So key to having all of these things not overwhelm us one or the other is to be balanced. I do see the Five of Coins, so there's some expenses that are coming up for you that you're going to want to pay attention to. The Wheel of Fortune, though, is telling us you're right where you're supposed to be, so breathe easy, knowing that things are going to work out just for about right. I do see the Nine of Wands. I also saw that for Aquarius. Sometimes that references you doing something with your home or house, remodeling, or something to do with your house or foundation. I do see travel for you, but like I said, I don't get to take credit for that one because we do have holidays coming up and it's not uncommon for us to be visiting. I do see the Nine of Swords and the Justice card too. So if you're finding that you're being judgmental or feeling judged, the Justice card is present. It may also reference court, mediation, or something having to do with paperwork and contracts. The Nine of Swords is telling me, though, that you're not feeling as if your voice is being heard. With the Ace of Wands showing up, it's imperative that you become effective with that quality in order to be successful with your accomplishments and really take on your leadership. I will say, though, too, the Two of Cups, dead center of your reading, is telling us, and above it, we have the Temperance card, and that's all about balance. Like I was saying, the Two of Cups is doing things that you love. So we have things in balance. We have the Fate card here telling us things are in alignment and exactly where you're supposed to be. I don't like that there's pressure, but overall, there really isn't anything dramatic going on for you this upcoming week, work and money-wise. So just take a deep breath and ride it out. It's a 2-day work week for some of you. It's gonna be easy peasy. So there you have it. Let's take a look and see what's going on with your relationship energy. Now, this is all your relationships, not just your lovers, because I can't really do that for an entire global network of Aries. However, we'll do your relationship stuff real quick. Take a look and see. Queen of Pentacles, you're all about your money right now. Knight of Cups, Corey's got that one too. Drama. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords sometimes tells us there's drama. Or being overwhelmed by other people's actions and just too much to deal with, to the fact that we just want no part of it. We do see the Queen of Wands. That's materialistic. That's sitting on a throne. That's having your ideals open to those things that are about image and about money and about status. Okay, we do have the Ace of Swords, so some decision making is about to be made. Ace of Swords being really very decisive, and there's light in this one, so you're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Queen of Wands is all a little bit of getting recognition and a little bit of being too bougie, and make sure that you're not being superficial with those accolades, so to speak. There's that expense we were talking about. The Fool card is showing up for a couple of you guys today. That's a consistent theme throughout. We do have a King and a Queen of Cups, which is a balanced match set. We do have the Three of Swords, so let me slow down just a little bit. I am seeing the Judgment card. And the Judgment card in this, like I said, if you're finding yourself to be a little judgmental, it can be. How you see other people and how they see you. We do have the Three of Swords, which references you having a little bit of miscommunication on the rise, and this is the drama card as well. Two of Swords is a split decision, so if you're sitting on the fence about something, what I'm seeing here is the Three of Wands at the bottom, and it's telling me that you're waiting to see how things show up for you before you make any decisions. That's not a bad idea. Just remember, indecision is a decision, and you'll be left with whatever dregs of other people's activities are. This is definitely the season for being involved with others and family, etc. But we do have the Three of Swords. Like I said, miscommunication. We have the Fool card. So what I like about the Fool card is that it's sum zero, it's crossroads opportunity, it's excitement, taking on new adventures. Sometimes it references being foolish and not watching where you're stepping, or not taking warning signs, leaping before you look. So if that element relationship-wise is showing up for you, just be sure to follow with the Three of Wands. It's not a bad idea to let people show themselves to you before you go making decisions and assumptions. Don't be too much about image and what things look like right now. I feel that you really want to rely on that, Aries. I do see the Queen and the King here for a match set. So that's telling me, remember we had the Temperance card earlier in your reading, and that's all about balance. We have the King and Queen. So those of you in relationship, it's telling me that that's a very balanced stance to come from, that you're both equally vested in the relationship, or if you're in a relationship, you get what I'm saying. But it's telling me also that there's give and take within your relationships right now, and everything's feeling finally balanced. Communication isn't everything. Sometimes we're off, sometimes we're on, but I am seeing the Three of Swords. So tread softly. Just know we have another week or so with Mercury retrograde to work that out of our system. However, I'm hearing lots of things are going to get a little easier for us. Knight of Cups, though, is telling us that we're behaving a little emotionally irrational or impulsive. So like I said, take it easy on yourself. Let's pull some cards, a card for you from Divination of the Ancients, and wrap this up. If you want a one-on-one with me, you know how to do it, karmaondeck.com, or you can find me on my psychic one. Okay, Aries, here we go. Wishbone, affirmation. So let's take a look and see what this has to say for you. Alrighty, this card marks new life, whether it comes from the form of a long-awaited baby, a new venture, or great change for the better. There's your Fool card right there, new venture. It signals the perfect time to birth new ideas and restart projects that have been stuck in the pipeline. This is a very fertile time for you, so get your creative juices flowing and focus on all you would like to bring about. Keep your thoughts positive and see the best in and for yourself. To ensure the magic of the wishbone blesses your hopes for a new life, say daily affirmations for all that you wish for and all you desire to be. The time is right and your success is assured, so breathe renewed energy into all that has been waiting to come into fruition. And so here's your incantation for the week. I'll start right now with no delay. Creativity is the way. In projects new, I hold no doubt, success for me will come about. So it's saying that this is a good time for new relationships, new projects, etc. There you have it. Thank you for joining me. Come find me on the lives. Meanwhile, I'll catch you on the flip side and see you next week.